Realizing that the source of your business problem, you, is a curse and a blessing in disguise. Because every single entrepreneur at some point will realize that he is the problem. I had the same realization a while back when I realized that the reason why my business is not growing is not my employees, is not my clients, is not my systems, it's me. It requires the ability to humble yourself and put your ego aside in order to realize this. Because let me tell you something, that most entrepreneurs are not stuck because how or what they are doing. They are stuck because they themselves are the problem. And you clicked on this video, so I'm sure you can relate with this topic, that you kind of have the suspicion that you might be the problem. And the good news is that I have a solution for this, because I overcame this struggle by implementing specific steps that I will share with you. Ask yourself, is your calendar full with tasks that you shouldn't really be doing? Are people afraid to bring you bad news? Do you feel like you're doing work that isn't really helping the greater picture? And do you feel like you're not the leader you should be? If any of these questions were answered with a yes, then I have bad news for you. You, my friend, are the problem. So let's go into how you can fix this and the delusions that you have to overcome. Because in business, it's very, very easy, believe me, to blame others for your mistakes and your problems. Very easy to blame your business model, your business partners, your employees, your systems, the weather, whatever. It's very easy to blame others, and it's very hard to go inside and look at how you, as the leader, can get better. Because what you have to understand is that whatever you do, you are the base of it. Of course, the bigger your business gets, the more systems and people you need, but how you build those systems also depends on you. So it is fundamentally important that you master this field, that you cannot be a risk factor to yourself, as stupid as this sounds. You have to be able to cross out the chance that you are the problem. And how you can do this is by looking on the inside, by putting up a mirror, by answering yourself questions that I just gave you, and then you can also ask others. I'd recommend that you go out and ask 3 people around you, either your employees, your business partner, whatever. Ask them, what do you see that I am doing wrong that is limiting the business's growth? By doing this, you get insight, and with insight, you can do changes. Having the balls to do this, not everyone has. So you need to have the balls to accept negative feedback, to go out to the people and ask them, where am I the limiting constraint? Where am I the problem? And once you have this data, you can fix it. And a very big bias that people have is that they see themselves as the unicorn. This is the trap that so many entrepreneurs fall into. When they started entrepreneurial journey, they saw themselves as the genius, they saw themselves as the hustler, or even as the savior. And the problem is that this might have gotten you from point A to point B, but in order to go from point B to point C, you have to realize that it's not you. The greatest CEOs alive realized that they don't have to do everything themselves, that they can break down the unicorn of getting shit done into multiple parts. In order to really achieve the business growth that you want to, you have to eliminate yourself from the equation first. You have to eliminate this limiting belief that you are the basis of everything, that everything depends on you. The key is to find people that you give a specific piece of the cake to bite on, and they lock in and they focus on this specific part of the cake. So this is step number 1. That you should really sit down and map everything you're doing and ask yourself, what do I, as the CEO or founder, have to do? Mark it green. What can I do, but someone else can also do? Mark it yellow. And what should I just simply not do? That's red. And I understand that it will not be easy to be honest with yourself here, because delegating tasks in a proper fashion, it's a mystery on its own. But every single business that went from 0 employees to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 employees, the CEO had to go this step. You have to be able to trust into other people. This is the main concept of this video, that you have to drop this stupid bias of I am the hustler, I am the best of the best, because you're not. You're not. A good CEO doesn't have to be someone that does everything good. He has to be someone that VA has all the required data he needs, that sees patterns in the data he collects, and hires the right people to solve the problems that he gets from seeing this data. This is your mission as a CEO. Your mission as a CEO is not to do everything that might come up. Because if your calendar is filled with bullshit, it's your fault. It's your fault. Because I'm not talking to people that are making, that are self-employed. That's a different story. I'm talking to the entrepreneurs of you. You have to understand there is people out there that can do the specific job where you put a percentage of your focus at. With full focus, they can do it much better than you. The good thing is that there's a recession coming. So much global talent is being laid off by the huge companies, by the Fortune 500 companies. And you can just hire them. You can hire that Goldman Sachs guy, whatever. You can hire them. The big companies are laying off so many people. So the problem is not that the people don't exist. The problem is that you don't know that you need these people. Because in most stages of the business, it's a people problem. Of course, it depends on the size. But regardless of where you are, I'm sure there is things that could be outsourced that someone else could do with more focus than you. And that would lead your business to grow. It could be the Filipino VA that takes care of a monotonous task that you're doing all day, but it can also be the high-level senior manager that becomes a department leader in one of your departments in your company. That depends on your size. But realizing that you should not do fucking everything is step one. And most people fail at this step. Most people get stuck in this bias that they can do everything, they have to do everything, and believe me, I was there. I am talking out of pain, because I'd had this exact pain where I caught myself thinking that everyone else is incompetent, my business is special, my situation is special, I'm gifted, I have to do this, I've done this in the past. This is your brain lying to you. You need to understand that there is people that can do the shit you're doing better than you. Maybe not everything, because you have the founder fire inside of you that you can do everything okay, but no CEO on this planet can take care of every single process good enough. He can do it good enough, but he cannot do it great. Let's take a coach, for example. If you are the coach and the face of the brand, it is absolutely retarded to think that you can do sales, customer support, marketing, all yourself. It's just simply retarded. And this is the roadblock that pretty much every single business faces at a certain stage, that you have to realize that you have to compartmentalize your business and put the right people into place. How? It's a different topic. It's not the topic of the video. I want to bring this fact into your awareness that you have to think like an entrepreneur and not just work like one. You have to think like an entrepreneur, look at your business, create the departments, and find the right people that can focus only on this department. And then, only then, you can go into the CEO role where you should be in and look at the following things. You look at the data from this department, you give this department feedback, and you make sure that they're doing what they should. That is your role as a CEO. You should not be Mr. Everything that does everything every day. That is just retarded. This thought is really, really limiting. What I want you to do is sit down and track your time for the next 7 days. Every 15-minute interval in your days, you want to track. And at the end of this week, you will see, what do I have to do? What do I have to do right now? What can someone else do? And what should I just drop? And where am I wasting time? You do this, you track your time. The other way would be to just stop working for 2 weeks and see what breaks first. So now you understand the problem at its core. You know what to do. This will help you to fix it. Let me know in the comments if you've encountered this problem and what you did to fix it. And I hope you will make more money. Be a better leader. Be a better entrepreneur.